This audio is best enjoyed with headphones.
Hey, Huxley. Can you do your sister a favor and move all the crates you have full of sedatives out of the basement and, I don't know, skedaddle somewhere else? Your drugs are taking up a lot of space and I could use the room for better reasons. You see, there's someone I was planning on kidnapping and keeping here and I've been... Wait, what are they already doing here? All tied up to a chair and everything. Did I sleep kidnap them? I mean, I have been staying up a lot. KKK, you always outdo yourself. Wait, did you kidnap them? Huxley, how could you do this to me? You know I spent all that time and money renovating the basement so it could be luxurious and cozy for my captive. Wait, did you kidnap them for me, or...
You've always been the stupid one. No, I kidnapped them for myself.
You fucking monster.
Don't worry, Kay. Now your basement renovations will serve them well as my captive instead. It's honestly better this way. You could never take care of them properly. Isn't that right, sweetheart? Kay here is incompetent. They only wanted to put 3 locks on the door to the basement, you know. I, on the other hand, am installing a 9th this week.
If any lockpicker can get past 3, they'll get past the 9th. And 3 is enough for deterrence. Any money is spent beyond that is better spent on cameras or motion sensors or, you know, making the basement cozy for my darling. You're incompetent. You? Who taught you how to tie ropes, huh? I thought you were in the Scouts. Look at this. Look at this. Did you even notice? They're already free. They were only pretending to be tied. Can't believe you. This is why you need the chain tied to their ankle. Told you like 1,000 times that's how you properly kidnap someone and prevent them from escaping. But do you ever listen? No. You're too busy doodling wedding scenes in the notebook you used to chronicle their life. Honestly, you never told me you like the same person. If I knew, I wouldn't kill you 'cause you're family, but I would. And it disgusts me to say this because I'd hate to kidnap someone I don't actually obsess over, but I would kidnap you.
Oh, please. You couldn't kidnap someone even if they were delivered asleep on the doorstep. I, on the other hand, meticulously planned every detail to finally bring them to our basement, while you were too busy fussing over what color to paint the wall. And, by the way, you chose an ugly color. But that's just half the story. Not only are you incompetent, and not only do you have bad taste in interior decorating, but you don't even love them a 10th as much as I do. Listen to me, sweetheart. Kay here has no idea what love really is. I'll tell you what love really is. I stalked you to know what shows you like and what your favorite characters are. Then I bought cosplays of them so I could cosplay them for you.
Yeah, but unlike Huxley, I'd actually look good doing it.
That's a lie. That's a lie, and I have pictures to prove it. Oh, you think this is funny, do you, Kay? I fought tooth and nail to keep my body in tip-top shape, to be beautiful to cosplay for my sweetheart. And you think it's funny?
Oh, I think it's hilarious. And I'm absolutely appalled that you disagree. Get a load of this, darling. My brother is not only disgustingly moderate in his love, but he's also uninspired. So, because I'm absolutely crazy about you, Seriously, I have a wanted post in every asylum. But back on topic. Since I'm absolutely crazy about you, I took up wood carving so I could make a wood carving of you. You can see it on the shelf to your left. My interior decorating skills are impeccable, I know. Well, actually, I made way more than just the one wood carving of you. The one on the shelf was just my finest work. I had to move the others out as they were taking too much space, and I know you probably want lots of room to run around and whatnot here, since you won't be going outside anytime soon. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling here. The point is, while I was making wood carvings almost half as perfect as you are, Huxley here tried copying me. After all, he's just an uninspired copycat who can't express his so-called love in original ways. Of course, like all things, he really sucked at it. Instead of making a glorious wood carving fit for a shrine like mine are, I ought to know, I set one up before. Instead, all he did was give himself a bunch of splinters. It was almost as funny as that time he tried pepper spraying himself little by little to develop a resistance. Spoiler, he hasn't. I still have the video, but anyway, all he succeeded in doing was giving himself a bunch of splinters, and he was too proud to ask for help on how to make wood carvings. You don't really want someone like that, do you? You want someone like me. Someone who drugs your drinks from time to time so you can get to sleep at a somewhat reasonable hour. Who would do that for you, huh? If that's not love, I don't know what is.
Kay, not to condescend, but that means talk down to, by the way. But a few pieces of wood or some sleeping pills aren't real love. Listen to me, sweetheart. Kay here, out of their element. They couldn't fall in love if Cupid shot them with every arrow in his quiver. I mean, do they even really care about you? I switched out your pillows for cooler ones while you were sleeping to give you maximum comfort. That thought wouldn't ever even cross Kay's mind.
That's because I don't want to wake them up.
Kay is a sham, a phony, papier-mâché excuse of a lover. I, on the other hand, your perfect ideal lover, went to the forest and carved our initials into 1,000 trees to show the world our love.
What did nature ever do to you?
And what did romance ever do to you, Kay? How could you be so uncaring to them? The reason I was able to kidnap them first is because you were busy dragging your feet due to your lack of devotion. I'd love my sweetheart, even if they were chocolate and I was a dog. Even if they were an anteater and I was an ant. You could never get on my level in even 1,000 years.
Well, I suppose at terminal velocity it would take a bit over 1,000 years for me to fall to your level. So yes, we can agree on something for once. To illustrate this point, I'll let you in on a little secret. I baked my darling cookies and then wrote a name of one of their friends on each one in frosting to remind them that I know where all their in real life and online friends live. And hey, accidents can happen, especially when you try to run away from someone who just wants to love you, and also just to give them a tasty treat. You can't have any, by the way.
You poor fool. You can't protect my sweetheart. You can't protect anything you love. And that's why you didn't notice that I already ate your cookies.
I take back what I said earlier about not killing you because you're family. Murder is back on the table in this household.
Please, you couldn't kill anyone. I saw the poison you keep in your closet. You know it's expired, right? That makes it less deadly. Somewhat counterintuitively. I'm explaining that to you because I'm guessing an amateur like you didn't already know.
You really think that I'm an amateur? You're the one who didn't even notice that I drank the cookies. In fact, you should be dropping unconscious right about now. There we go, darling. Now it's just you and me. No more annoying Huxley to bother us. What a poser, am I right? Falling for a cheap trick like that? Not like me. I'd never let Huxley drug me. Ugh.